Hi, everybody. Thanks for peeking in on me. I haven't been well, physically just unwell, and I've still had to work, and I just haven't had the energy to do much of anything but take a lot of notes. And boy, a lot has happened. So, let's get back to Mr. Pete Hoekstra, shall we? Yeah, he's been in the news. He's the kind of guy that's makes me grind my gears. All right, I'm going to read you a little bit from an article. An article. Who wrote it? Who's here? Laurence Martin. That's a lady, by the way. All right. It's from the other day. Let's see, what day has it been? Oh, May 24th. Okay, so just the other day. Pete Hoekstra does not mince words. A close ally of U.S. President Donald. The 72-year-old Republican politician has developed a reputation for speaking bluntly, especially when it comes to Canada-U.S. relationship. Yeah, we know how bluntly he speaks. When he welcomed Radio-Canada to U.S. Embassy in Ottawa for a sit-down interview this week, Hoekstra offered a few compliments, describing Canada as an awesome friend with whom American businesses really enjoy doing business. But soon the niceties gave way to the lunatic next door's administration's disappointment and frustration with the Carney government. Think that we're not disappointed and frustrated with the lunatic next door's government? Who knows? We believe we could have moved further on the trade negotiations, said Hoekstra, who was appointed ambassador in April of 2025. We'd love to be actively reviewing real proposals. Okay. I wonder if I can play this. I can play it so you can hear it? I don't know. Let's try.
It's normal to wonder about things.
Well.
The right
Oh my
time
goodness.
to start a business.
Well, let's read it, shall we? Speaking with Radio-Canada, Laurence Martin, U.S. Ambassador to Canada, Pete Hoekstra called provincial restrictions on U.S. alcohol totally unfair. Totally unfair. Saying he does not understand Canadians' frustrations over tariffs. We're not negotiating tariffs on alcohol. I'm gonna play it now because it says it's gonna play.
U.S. tariffs. If Canadian provinces were to put back the American alcohol on the shelves, would that lead to a tariff relief from the United States?
No, I mean we think the alcohol ban is totally unfair. We think I think technically under USMCA, provinces can do this. It's probably not illegal, or doesn't violate the terms of USMCA, but it's a clear indicator of how 11 provinces feel about trade with the United States. They're sending a very, very clear message about how doing business with the United States doesn't appeal to them. The Prime Minister has reinforced that message. Okay. And so it creates some questions about,
I'm going to pause that there. I wish I could do this on the screen like the cool kids do, but not yet. Coming. I'm working on it. Okay. It's really not about the tariffs, Pete Hoekstra. It's not. It's about the rhetoric. And we will not ever be a 51st state. And neither will be Alberta. And if you want the separatists, there's maybe 200,000 of them. Send them some green cards and we'll send you some seppies. Have a ball. Give them jobs, though. Because, maybe some of them, because a lot of them are in their 70s and 80s. So, well, whatever. Good luck with that. As far as the alcohol goes, Pete Hoekstra, this is a provincial deal. Now, Danielle Smith did it, and then, oh no, we don't want to do that because I'm friends with Lunatic next door. But all the other provinces are not friends with the lunatic next door, and they can do whatever they want to purchase alcohol or not. And we, as individual Canadians, will vote with our wallets. And we refuse to buy things that are from USA. You don't want anything from us anyway, right? You don't need us. Don't want anything. Tariffs on everything, so fine. Okay. So we will part ways. We can do it with, amiably. We can. We can just part ways. Canada will go on and do business with other countries, and USA can do whatever you want. Just leave Greenland, Canada, Panama, and Venezuela, and Iran alone. You guys are a dumpster fire. Okay, no. I'm going to put Mr. Hoekstra back on again. Here we go.
Does Canada really want to do business with the United States? Saying don't travel to the United States. We're not going to allow certain companies to compete for provincial procurement. I mean, it's for us, it's a very interesting contrast. Okay, we're not telling people don't buy Canadian products. We're
Neither
not
are
telling
we.
people don't travel to Canada.
Neither are we.
I think the Prime Minister or the Premier from Ontario just was down in Texas, said, I had a great meeting. Americans love Canadians. And so here you've got folks who are doing everything they can to get the Canadian public to rally against America.
Oh, no.
That doesn't make any sense.
But do you understand where that frustration is coming
Absolutely
from?
no.
In Canada, because
No.
A lot of Canadians are saying, well, we didn't do anything wrong, and suddenly Donald Trump put tariffs on us.
We put tariffs on everybody in the world. It's our policy. And it's a policy that is uniformly administered. Sure, there's different tariffs for different parts of the world depending on economic circumstances and that, but
Gonna stop right there, Mr. Pete Hoekstra. It's not necessarily the tariffs, although your tariffs are quite illegal, and they are going against the Kuzma deal. And there was that's a contract, and the lunatic next door is breaking that contract. And that's okay. We're good. We can buy our stuff from other places, and we can sell our stuff to other places. So you broke the deal. We didn't. And it's consumers that are boycotting USA. It's not the country. No one's told us to stop going to USA. No one's told us to stop buying American products. We're doing it because we will never be the 51st state. That's the whole thing. So I'm going to put him back on again. God, I wish I could fix this on same screen.
But the concept of tariffs is uniformly applied to everyone that we trade with.
So why should Canadian provinces put back the alcohol on the shelves if there are no guarantees? What's in it for them to put back the alcohol on the shelves?
That's for them to, we're not negotiating tariffs on alcohol bans. Okay. It was a clearly retaliatory effort by Canada.
Clearly a retaliatory effort by Canada. Anyway, it's totally unfair, and I have no idea why Canadians are doing this. So anyway, this guy...
Is Donald Trump insane, does he just...
He is insane. We have no use for Pete Hoekstra. Do you remember the days that at any time that you even knew the ambassador from the U.S.? Do you ever... Who was he? Ever? I don't recall. They did an interview with a guy, but I don't recall his name. But everybody knows Pete Hoekstra. Anyway, there is a petition to remove Pete Hoekstra from his ambassadorship in Canada. And I'm going to put a link in the description. Please, please, please go to it. Click on it. It's the government link. Sign it. Then they will send you an email to verify you are who you are. And please, let's get rid of this guy. He's caused nothing but a kerfluffle since he got in it last year, and we do not need him. He is kind of like a pebble in your shoe. Wet sleeves? Constant wet sleeves? Kind of that kind of guy. They need to pick a better guy. But from what I understand, all the ambassadors that the Lunatic Next Door has sent out amongst the world are all a bunch of real prizes. Okay, so thank you very much for peeking in on me. I'm trying very hard to learn how to use some editing material so I can put that video up there and pause it and talk about it with you like the cool kids do. But I'm not there yet. I'm wondering if GTL, Guard the Leaf. Hey, GTL, reach out to me and help me with this video stuff. All right. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for peeking in. Have a very, very wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, or night, or whatever you're doing, and wherever you are. Leave a like, leave a message, and why not subscribe? Why not? Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.